today's video, I'm going to try some study methods from Study Talk, and I'm going to rate them, and I'm going to tell you which one works the best. I have an exam coming up. I have to memorize like more than 10 pages, and I'm going to try all these study methods. Okay, so I'm going to start with the first study method, which is called blurting method. Okay, so I'm going to do what this girl said. Okay, first of all, I'm going to take out my notes, my folder, and I'm going to search all the notes. Okay, so this is going to be the page I'm going to memorize with blurting method. Okay, so this is a timer. I'm going to calculate the time. AirPods, I always listen to white noise. This helps me concentrate. I'm going to be using this black pen for writing normally, and then a red pen for correction. So I'm going to start by reading the topic. This is the blank paper I'm going to use, and let's go. Okay, so it took me 20 minutes to memorize this page with the blurting method. Now I'm going to rate it. So it's actually pretty efficient because you can like write it on blank paper from your memory, then it's guaranteed in your like brain, stored somewhere there, so you can be like 100% positive that the information is in your head. So I think I'm going to rate it a 8 out of 10 because you have to write a lot and your hand is going to start hurting. So yeah, but in general, this method is literally very efficient. Let's go on to the next method. For the next method, I'm going to memorize more. Okay, the next method is going to be this one. Okay, so the carnet for like to have it, and like this kind of a page. I don't know. I mean, you can take any page, but I'm going to take one from here. So you just have to like do this the entire time. I actually think that this method is actually just to like focus, but I don't know. I'm just going to try it, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to reset my timer. So this is the page I will have to memorize for this study method. You can clearly see that this is like more than the last page. So this is what I'm going to use to do this thingy. I am done with this page. Now let's see if I can actually like say it out of my head. Okay, so I actually think that I can do it because I memorized it the entire time. This is everything it took, and it practically took almost 10 minutes. Let's actually see if I can say it out of my head. Excuse me?
A few moments later.
It took me like almost 10 minutes, and my hands don't even hurt as much. I didn't expect this, but I guess, oh my god, that's so cool. I'm gonna rate this like a 10 out of 10 because, girl, because it took me 10 minutes to memorize one entire page. What? Let's go to the next study method. I'm going to do it with this page. This is the page I'm going to have to memorize. So what I will need for this study method is an app called Gizmo. I'm not sponsored or something like that. I just try the study method, by the way. I also talked about it in my last video, which is how to stay organized at school. And there are a lot of like super cool study tips that may help you to become a straight A student. So make sure to go watch it. This is how the app looks like. I use it on my laptop, but it obviously also works on your phone. So these are my like folders, if I call them like this. So these are my folders, and in all of this, and there are like a lot of information in here. We're going to create a new one just for this video. Going to take the color pink. I'm just going to name it like this. Okay, hear me out. You're going to say, oh my god, but I have to like write all my notes. It's going to take so long. Okay, now hear me out. What you can do, I mean, most of the time AI doesn't understand like human handwriting, so I would not recommend you to like take a photo of your notes and just paste it in, especially if you're writing like cursive or something like that. Or also like my like handwriting. So this is my handwriting, and I don't think that AI would understand it all. So unless you have like a perfect handwriting, just like a printer or something like that, then I would recommend you to like write your notes again. And now I'm going to say, but I have so much. How am I supposed to write it all on my laptop? It's going to take me like forever. Then hear me out. So you're going to go to ChatGPT, and when you're in ChatGPT, there's like this microphone, and you're just going to like say, you're going to click on this microphone and say like, just like read loud all your notes. You're just going to dictate your notes to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT to just write it as a like just like to write it down how it hears it, and if you said something wrong, then it should correct it. And then your ChatGPT is going to write all your notes down, and then you're just going to paste it in the Gizmo app. I'm going to show you how to do it. So first I'm going to dictate my notes to ChatGPT. It literally took me like less than 2 minutes to dictate my notes, and yeah, look, I'm going to like send it to him, to send it to it, I guess, because it doesn't have a gender, I guess. I think. And look, it created my notes. And of course you can ask ChatGPT like to change something or make them more beautiful, or use emojis. Like you can literally ask it whatever you want. Okay, and then you go to the app Gizmo and just say like magic import, and then you just say that you want to like put in your notes, then you just put in your notes. So then you click continue, save, then you wait for like this Gizmo AI to create you like questions, and then you just like click on this one and then just put memorize. I mean, my like laptop is in German, so that's why it's like foreign language, but like it says memorize, and you click on this elephant. But there's also like a AI tutor, like it like explains to you everything, and then you can like also play with your friends, like compete with them, you know. Going to start it. Yeah, I'm going to put picture on picture, and then I'm going to screen record my laptop. Okay, so what I have to say right now is going to be crazy, because it took me like more than 1 hour. It took me like 1 hour to like memorize this entire page with this like study method. I would say like this, like, I do this like study method as a revision, like, or as active recall, like just to like repeat the information I learned. But it's definitely not a good idea to memorize one entire new page with this app, because it will take you a lot of time, I'm telling you. So literally, I give up. It took me 1 hour to memorize one page. Like, girl, no way. Yeah, so I definitely do not recommend it. I would say for like a revision, I would say a 10 from 10, but for like memorizing a page from like the start, then it's literally like a 1 out of 10. Like, no. Now I'm going to do the fourth study method. Is it the fourth or the fifth? Okay, now I'm going to try this study method. So I have to read it in my head, read it out loud. This has to work. All right. Okay, I'm going to try this mini like part, because actually this and this, they are like all together, so it would be like better if I would learn this with this at once. So that's why I'm going to learn this. Oh, actually, I'm going to learn this and the planets, like some stuff from the planets. Okay, so let's set my timer once again. It took me 25 minutes to memorize this and this. Okay, now let's see if I can say this. Okay, I can do it. I can say it out of my head. So I think it's good. 7 out of 10, because it takes a lot of time, but nothing beats the first method and the second method. So I would say it's a 7 out of 10. Yeah, now we're going to go on to the next study method, also the last study method. What I'm going to do is going to use my mirror as a whiteboard. So practically, like the mirror is literally the same thing. Like literally, you can just write on it and just like wash it, and it's gone. Okay, this is what I'm going to learn now. Like this, and then this. I am done with, oh yeah, okay, please stop. So I am done with the study method. I read on both sides and it took me 37 minutes. So the study method is fun, but it takes a lot of time to like write everything down on the whiteboard or paper or mirror, whatever. I'm going to rate it a 6 out of 10. Because as I said, you have to stand a lot, you have to do a lot of talking, you have to explain it to your plushie or kids, or to your students, and you have to like write a lot, and like, yeah, it's a 6. So I think it's clear who the winner is. The winner is the method, like the, it took me like 10 minutes to memorize one entire page, and the second place would be blurring method. So the first method. The third method would be this one, right? Okay, the third method would be this one. The fourth method would be the one where you have to cover it with your hand and then say it out of your memory, like some kind of a blurting but without writing. And the fifth method will be the Gizmo app. I mean, it's good only for revisions and not for memorizing a page from the start. So yeah, that's my ranking. So yeah, if you like this video, then make sure to wait for the part 2. Bye bye.